Hello and welcome to the audiobook of the Nibu Murado. This is Chapter 5, The Creation of Umele and the Conduit Cross, uh, of Book 2, The Elaborations. After making contact with the Pure Ones, the inhabitants began to collect and channel their power by various ways of creation and building. They also created powerful prayers, mantras, spells, and talismans at first that were connected to the Pure Ones. Soon they realized that with their connection to the Pure Ones, they could bring a deity into being and manifestation. They realized that a spirit of the Pure Ones would show up and manifest to them in various ways. By fire, water, air, metals, and earth, the Pure Ones would send their spirit down and control the physical world, putting a stop to the control of the Dark Ones and their servants. They did this with Umele.
It's 2 o'clock.
Sorry about that. They did this with Umele, and many other systems also learned this power, but called it different names. Through this new spiritual knowledge, the people began to build complex societies based around the simple understandings of the Pure Ones, their ancestors, and the new Umele spirit who is able to power a technology called the Conduit Cross. This symbol represents many concepts. The cross represents the four corners, the four directions, and also balance, stability, and the circle within the square. It represents sacred geometry for pyramids and temples, and living cities are gridded and charted to this symbol. They build with the knowledge of the conduit cross, and Umele sends his energy to power its grid, which is the power source of the entire city. They have made a spiritual and technological understanding for the first time and use this understanding to build more civilized societies. At the center of the cross is the golden throne of Umele, where his powerful energy of fire, plasma, and electrical magnetic energy is concentrated. He sometimes can animate his golden statue in war and defense to show his power, but most times he sits on his golden throne connected to the holy pure ones who, through him, power and run their society. Outside of the center, his magnetic and electrical power is sent out in the cross pattern or any pattern the master builders create. The concept is the same. The people capture this energy through lighting their homes, streets, and pathways while also providing a spiritual source to Umele and the Pure Ones and the ancestors. So basically, over time, they get intelligent. They become more intelligent and they start to overthrow pockets of domination by the Dark Ones by connecting to God, by connecting to their God. So then they learn to kind of not quite a utopian society, but they start bringing more balance to their society, and they learn to use their knowledge as a power source to build up their planet and their society and their cities. The Dark Ones still have the Dark Ones still have domination over many systems in many different places, but some areas they are starting to become more intelligent and more connected to the Pure Ones. So this is the end of the elaborations of Chapter 5.